Greetings, family. It's Empress D in nature on a glorious day. The sun is blazing in the sky. It's so beautiful outside. Oh, I feel very grateful to be able to experience this, family, and I hope that you guys are also getting to experience this natural delight. So, family, I did mention that I am going to share my relocation journey with you, family. So firstly, yes, I am relocating. I'm uprooting from where I'm currently living and I'm moving far, far away into a different country, family. And so that's the adventure that I am embarking on, and I'm going to bring you along for the ride, family. But I figure before we get into the journey, let's talk about how I got to the point where I have made the decision to uproot and try life in a new environment. So, I am not a tree. You see these things behind us? They're implanted into the ground. They cannot. When they incarnated onto this planet, their experience was to live as a tree. They are rooted to where they're geographically inputted. Us, however, as human beings, have that gift of being able to move around, right? So right now, as I've shared, I've been very candid about the fact that since 2020, my whole life has shifted. And so part of that shift, and I've alluded to this, has landed me in isolation. That's such a harsh word, I feel like. Isolation. It's not a bad thing. Like, when I say isolation, I mean contact with other people regularly is limited. And that's my reality, right? And it's what it is, and I accept it. But I also accept that if I'm so isolated in this environment, and as I said, it's been a couple years now that I've been in isolation, then perhaps it's time to try another environment, right? And so that's part of the reason. There's so many different reasons as to how I've come to the point where I am uprooting and moving far, far away. And I'm sure that all of the different reasons will come across to you all over time. But specifically, I want to talk about the fact of the reactions that I'm getting from my loved ones, friends and family, who I share this news with. And so the way that my brain works, it kind of identifies patterns really quickly. And I see certain patterns emerging in types of reactions. It's so interesting. I also recognize that people's reactions are more rooted in their internal dialogue than anything else, right? One of the reactions that I get quite frequently is, "Oh, you sure you want to go? Sure you want to go there? I don't know about there." And that's when I obviously share the location. And so oftentimes these people haven't experienced that environment, right? And so it's very interesting that they would have that reaction. If they hadn't physically been in that environment and experienced it for themselves, they're formulating their opinion based on something, right? It can't be from personal experience, which is the most reliable way to formulate an opinion, I would say. And so a lot of people react with fear, you know? And I think fear is such an easy, natural place to go when you think of the unknown. I am so grateful that for some reason I'm not built with that. It's not that I'm so grateful that I don't struggle with fear. I'm so grateful for it because I honestly, and it's for as long as I can remember, I'm like, I don't think I was built with it. So I consider that a gift, right? Because I see how fear can cripple people from living to their greatest potential. So family, that's all I'm going to share today. We're going to get into it. It's going to be a very interesting journey. I am excited for it. And I get confirmation like 20 million times every day that I am heading in the direction that I need to be going. So family, I'm excited for you all to join me on this journey. And I'm also excited for you all to embark on the journey of getting to know yourself. Okay, family, thank you for taking the time to visit. Well, you are visiting vicariously through me and my experience, I guess. I'm sharing my experience in nature. Not thank you for visiting nature. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my message. I really love and I value each and every one of you. I want to just say this. I remember, like, honestly, I lead with love, and I do love everyone. I lead and with love, and I try to show and demonstrate everything and everyone love. But honestly, if you show me that you don't value it, then I don't, right? And sometimes that happens within a split second when you meet somebody, right? Or interact with something, or like I find it better to lead with love and pivot if need be. And so when I say at the end of the videos that I really love and I value each and every one of you is because I actually do. I actually do, until you give me a reason not to. All right, family. Anyway, thank you for taking the time to listen to the message. I love and I value each and every one of you. One love.